Hi there, welcome to my channel. I'm Rhonda, and this is my very first order of 2 mystery boxes from Mary Maxim in Canada, which is different than the United States. So let's take a look. I'm so excited. Hi there, welcome. I'm Rhonda. This is Creative Crochet with Rhonda, and this is my very first order of mystery boxes, mystery bags. This is a big box with 2 orders. So excited. This comes from Mary Maxim, and before I open it, I wanted to really specify that being in Canada, this is different. I ordered it and I've seen some people complaining about what they're receiving or complaining it didn't get delivered on time, they didn't receive it, and there's some pretty bad rap for Mary Maxim out there. So I sent an email to Mary Maxim and I said, I really want to promote this. I am wondering when it's going to be delivered, and I just left a very nice email, and it's only 5 days later, or 3 business days, that it took to arrive. Now I'm an hour and a half away from their store, which looks amazing because I've seen it online. And one day I hope to visit. Our gas prices are crazy, but you know, one of these days I'm going to get out there because I do like Paris, Ontario. It's a small town and really nice to shop around. So I hope to get there one day. But right now I've got this, and I've got 2 mystery bags. And let me tell you a little bit about them and what I paid. And there's my cat coming in again. Every time I'm doing a video, she likes to be a part of it, I guess. I ordered this on June 3rd, and it's 2 mystery bags. One of them is the yarn mystery, well, they call it boxes. One of them is the yarn mystery box, and they charge $44.99. So already you see it's different than the United States, because if you're watching any of this online, it's $29.99 US dollars in the States, and in Canada, when we order it from marymaxim.ca, it's $44.99. But there's a but to this, and I'll tell you in a moment. I also ordered something that we have in Canada that I checked, and it is not available in the United States, and that is the baby yarn mystery box. I ordered one of those, and that cost $39.99. I didn't take down the regular prices, but it's already marked down by a lot based on the value of the yarn. But I also went for a special that delivery, if you spend up to a certain amount, which I spent, was only $4.99. This is all in Canadian dollars. On top of that, I got 20% off. Now this box is heavy. It's a nice size box, and with taxes, and Canadian taxes are, you know, they're not exactly low, and my complete price for this was $82.47 for this big heavy box. And I'm really excited to look inside, and I would like to be able to prove all of those bad reviews and all that bad rap that Mary Maxim is getting wrong, so that any other Canadians out there who are thinking of ordering from Mary Maxim or getting any mystery boxes will not hesitate. So let's open this up. I'm so excited. This is my very first. I see mystery box and bag hauls all the time on YouTube, and I'm thinking one of these days, today's the day, let's get in. So first, I'm impressed that the box is pristine condition, because I've often received orders, and granted, maybe because they're from overseas and they look a little bit beat up, but this one looks like it only took 3 days, because it's just such a beautiful, clean looking box. So let's take a look inside. Say hi. This is so exciting. I can't get it open fast enough. One side done. Oh, I'm so excited. You know, when it's your first, and the other thing is, there were people complaining they didn't like their yarn. It's a mystery. I'm expecting there'll be certain yarns that I don't like and others that I do, but it's just the mystery of it. It's fun. And usually it's worth it, because you may get stuff you don't like, but you paid not as much as you would retail. So, but it remains to be seen. I'm seeing some interesting colors. I will show you what it looks like at first glance if I don't dump it all out. This is a task. So it's packaged nicely. Nice color so far. I've seen a lot of white. Some people complain about white and black. I think white and black are staples. You know, you mix things with white and black. And sometimes white all by itself or black all by itself is great. I don't think you can have too much white or black, do you? I like it. Oh boy. Okay. Ooh, this is heavy. So I'm going to put this box down now. Time to get down to business. So I can tell you from what I'm seeing so far, I like it. I really like it. I see some interesting cakes here. I know I'm going to be happy with this. You know, I don't know if you've been watching my videos, but I bought bright orange yarn on sale. So it's not my typical go-to color. And it wasn't just any orange. It was neon in-your-face bright orange. And I made something amazing with it. If you haven't seen my videos on that, please, there's 2 of them. And it's a set, a garden tea set. So if you haven't seen it, please, I'm going to link you to it. Watch it, because that shows you that you can take any yarn that you think is impossible, you don't have an idea for, and come up with something fabulous. So whatever I get, it will be coming in handy. First, I like this. It's almost like a lilac-y gray color. This is Patton's Lincoln Fog. I'm just going to show you what it looks like first. I'm really liking this so far, and I'm so excited. Mary Maxim, they've been good to me. I can tell. I'm going to visit their store in Paris. So this is Lincoln Fog, 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 190 yards. It is 75% acrylic and 25% wool. I do feel the wool in it. It's not the softest, but it's comfy. Like, I don't think I'd have a problem wearing it, but I'm not overly sensitive to wool. And look at the first thing I open, and I don't wear gray too much. It's not exactly the same color, but gray. We're starting off right. And this color is called Steel. It's considered a 5-weight. If it is a 5-weight, it's a light 5-weight, because I would consider this a 4-weight. And I definitely think this has a purpose. I could see making something nice with this. It came with 2 as far as I can see. Oh, the label is here, but it is not. It's fell off, but hey, that's okay. I can tape that. I've never tried Patton's yarn before. What I found with Patton's, I don't know if it's just me, but I found it a little bit higher priced than the other yarns, which is probably why I didn't choose Patton's. But this has got a little bit of fuzzies, but I like it. So I'm not too concerned about some fuzziness in my yarn. I've used Caron latte cakes, and that's fuzzier than this. And it just looks so nice. Like, I can just imagine this making a really nice, cozy looking sweater. So I'm good with that. So next I got, this is nice. This is a really nice cream color yarn. It looks like a 5-weight. It is a brand I've never heard of. It is Lana Maxi Deluxe. It is color number 232, lot 1238, made in Turkey. 25% wool, 75% acrylic, 100 grams, 120 meters. And in terms of washing instructions, it's just symbols. So I'm not really sure if you can read symbols. You can tell me exactly what that refers to. But I would think, being 25% wool, it may or may not be machine washable. And this looks like it's a company called Gina. Let me know if you've ever tried this yarn before. It's soft enough. It's not the softest, coziest yarn, but it feels like it would be pretty comfortable. So obviously it may be because of the wool content in it, but I like it. And people do complain that it's too much white, too many neutral colors in their mystery boxes from what I've read. I happen to like neutral colors because you can pair them up with other colors and you can never go wrong with the neutral. This would make such a beautiful winter hat and cowl set. I just love this color, so I'm good with that. Let's see what's next. Okay, this is Deluxe Loves Delight by a company called Easy Knit, another company that's off-brand. I've never heard of them. It does feel soft. It reminds me of Soft and Shiny by Loops and Threads, or Caron Simply Soft. It's very soft, and this would also be good, even though it's not in the baby mystery bag. This one definitely would be good for a baby. It's so pure and white. This one is, the care instructions are machine wash in warm water, using gentle cycle, do not bleach. For best results, hand wash, lay flat to dry. Which seems weird to me because either you can machine wash it or not. So I guess hand washing always makes things last longer. So maybe that's what they're referring to. But I got 4 of those. And I really do like it. And again, I think white is just a staple color that you can never go wrong with. So I'm happy with these neutral colors. Everybody's different, but also it is a mystery bag. And I'm just happy having that, and it's just this element of surprise. It's really nice. But honestly, some of the color combinations that are out there are not really my taste. And so if I had a choice between those wacky colors, to me, they're wacky, I would rather have the neutrals, because you can always do something with the neutrals. So this one, if I can tell you a little bit more specifically, 120 grams, 144 meters, 100% acrylic. The color name is not exactly creative, it's white. And so that will come in handy. Next, I've got, same company, Easy Knit Loves Chenille Deluxe. Now, I've never used this velvety chenille yarn, but honestly, I think it might make something nice. I got 4 of them. And this also by Easy Knit Loves Chenille Deluxe, 85 grams, 125 meters, 100% polyester. The color is black, and it is made in China. And care instructions: machine wash, warm water, using gentle cycle, do not bleach. For best results, hand wash, lay flat to dry. So I'm seeing a pattern here with this yarn, and I'm not sure if it's just these 2, but I guess I'll find out if there's more of this brand. But it seems that you can safely machine wash, but it's recommended to hand wash, probably because anything you hand wash lasts longer anyways. Now, it remains to be seen how this stands up in the washing machine, but I would tend to put things that I've created on gentle cycle, and maybe even not put them in the dryer unless I'm in a hurry. And in that case, I would put them on just a medium heat setting, so I'm not melting my acrylic. But anyways, I got 4 of these, and very soft because it's chenille. I mean, what chenille isn't soft? It's considered a 5 weight. And yeah, I can see that being a 5 weight for sure. And again, neutral color, black. Black is always something that can be used. Now I got this interesting yarn, Red Heart Croquette. Very fine yarn. This one looks like it has 4 different shades of blue. It's got sparkles, and this is considered a number 1 fine weight. It is, I'm gonna need my glasses for this. This is teeny tiny, and I think my glasses are buried in here. Oh, here they are. This is 92% cotton and 5% polyester. I'm guessing the polyester is in the metallic fibers. It looks pretty with all of those colors. Obviously self-striping. two teeny little croquettes. It almost looks like a slice of a yarn cake. This one is 45 grams, 239 yards, or 219 meters. I'm looking for the washing instructions. I see symbols, so I'm not really sure what that means. Maybe being cotton, I don't know if that's blurry. Maybe being cotton, it's better to hand wash, and something so delicate, I can see hand washing it. And I'm guessing this would make a nice little shawlette, something small, something very delicate. This color is called Tide Pool. And it does kind of look like the ocean with the aqua and the different shades of blue with the sparkles. When you see the sun shining on the water, you get those sparkles. Now, I've never used anything like this, but I've used bright orange yarn, so I can always find something to do that would be creative with this. And this is a Red Heart. It's a wrap. I got one of these. 50% cotton, 50% acrylic. It's also a very fine weight yarn. This is considered a 1 hook size, a recommendation 3.25 millimeter, machine wash, warm, cold, gentle cycle, dry flat, do not bleach, do not iron, do not dry clean. The color is Action. And I suppose, you know, having one of those, that could make, again, a small little summer shawlette. I don't know how far that would go, but it is pretty. It's got very pretty colors and the nice self-striping of the light blue and the green, and that looks like a nice dark charcoal color, really pretty. So one of those. I don't think I need glasses for these next ones because these are big. This is another easy knit. It'll be interesting to see if the washing instructions are the same with a recommendation for hand washing, even when they say you can do a machine wash, but we'll find out. This is 300 grams, 192 meters, 70% polyester, 30% acrylic. Not the softest yarn, but I think it would make something cozy enough. This is a great value yarn. Volumineux, feels wonderful yarn, chunky. Maybe that's just the French part of it. And this one is also made in China, and there is a website that you can go to for free patterns. It says here, Wonderful Chunky is our fun chunky weight yarn, vibrant colors, and soft to the touch. You'll love working with the fabulous yarn. Before you know it, you'll have a beautiful completed project in your hands. Enjoy. Okay, care instructions: machine wash in warm water, using gentle cycle, do not bleach for best results, hand wash, lay flat to dry. Definitely a signature of this Easy Knit company. So hopefully the yarn stands up well, because it makes you wonder why they would say hand wash. Is the preference, is it not going to stand up to the machine washes? We'll find out. But I love the color. This is the color Silver, and I think it's got a bit of a shiny look to it, and it looks nice, but I just noticed a knot in it, and where there's a knot, I can see that the strands might be splitty, because as you can see there, if you can see that, they are pretty loosely twisted here, but it remains to be seen, because I do like the look of it, so trying it out will be the true test. And there are 2 of those, and they're sizable, they're big, 192 meters, and being chunky, like a 5, there's quite a bit there. So I have one last set of 2 in this regular mystery bag, and this is Bernat blanket yarn in the colorway Pashmina, and there's some interesting colors in here. Blanket yarn, I've used it before. It wouldn't be my first go-to yarn. The colors look fun. There's some orange and some dark pink and some purple and lime green. That might make a fun little blanket. There's only 2, so I don't know how big of a blanket it would be. When it comes to blanket yarn, typically you need quite a bit if you're going to make something large. So I'm not really sure, but I'm going to check into it. And this is considered a super bulky 6, of course, as blanket yarns usually are. And it is 100% polyester, 220 yards. So, and look at that, it's got the orange in it. So that's interesting. I'm just not sure what I can make with 2 of these, because I know I've made a blanket with blanket yarn before and I needed quite a bit. Actually, I needed more than 2. So I'm definitely going to look into that. I'm interested to see what can be made with that. So that is all the yarn I got in this first mystery bag. Next I'm going to go into the baby mystery yarn. But first I wanted to show you the patterns I've got here, because I know by watching videos that Mary Maxim does come with patterns. Here is a knitting pattern, men's or ladies cardigan, and interesting. Honestly, I don't know if it would be the style I would choose to make even if I did knit, but that is a knitting pattern and I don't knit, so I won't be using that one. And in my order, I did not specify knitting or crochet, so I'm hoping they gave both knitting and crochet patterns. Here is a, let's see what I've got. Here is a pretty blanket and it's knitting. So for those of you who knit, it looks nice, but again, I don't knit. And I guess I could have specified, perhaps, but let's see if there's some crochet in here. A lace stripe wrap, and it is knitting. It looks pretty for you knitters out there, but again, another knitting one. I was hoping for some crochet, but nope. And here is, oh, another knitting blanket. Reversible knit lap blanket. It looks pretty, but I don't knit. So that's okay, because I think for the value, there's a lot of usable yarn. It will come in handy. So I'm pleased with this for the money. I think after the 20% off, it was around $36 for all this yarn. This is a lot of yarn. So I'm going to put this yarn back and I'm going to start opening up the baby yarn. Okay, so now I brought out the baby yarn mystery box, or mystery bag actually, and I pulled out the patterns first, just so we can take a look at them. And the first one looks like a mermaid baby wrap, or it could be for a bigger child. And this is actually a knitted pattern. It's made with Baby Chunky and Snuggly Snowflake Chunky for birth to 7 years. So you can see there's a little boy with this one and a baby. So different sizes, obviously, but a knitting pattern. So that won't be something I can use. The next one by Mary Maxim is a baby ribbons afghan or blanket. This is a crochet pattern. It looks pretty with all those different colors. And that's made with Mary Maxim Baby's Best. Now, the one issue I have with this is I would like to see patterns that use the yarns that are in the mystery bags. I think that would be a really nice flow. When there's yarns that aren't in this pack, it makes it a little more difficult because I'm either looking for substitute yarns or something that's already in my stash. But I think it'd be really nice if the patterns that were included incorporated the yarns that were in the mystery pack. That's just my opinion, but I think that these are great value regardless. Okay, so here is a Bernat Softy Baby car seat blanket. And this one is, oh, this is great. This is also crocheted. And this looks nice, made with Bernat Softy Baby. Looks like it's done in a really nice green color, but obviously you can do any color you like. Oh, this is the last one and probably my favorite. It's made with Bernat Softy Chunky, so 6 super bulky yarn. And look at this. And that is a crochet pattern. Now that is something that I would make use of. I think that's adorable. So certainly something that I would love to make. It's got quite a lot of pages in it, so I'm thinking it might be complicated. It's got a graph here, but really, really cute. Some more pictures here. So those are the patterns, and that's a nice little touch that Mary Maxim does. And I also, in this pack, got my invoice, but I also got a series of little cards with offers. So the Tom's Kincaid Fairy Garden Village collection, nothing to do with crochet, jewelry, and I'm not sure what the deals are. I haven't really taken a great look at these. This one is really cute. Jürgen Schultz Charming Cats Crossbody Cell Phone Bag. I'm curious about the cost of these things. Shipping is $16.99, and I don't know how much this is, but really adorable. This Versatile Tote is a magnificent value at $99.99 payable in 2 interest-free payments. I don't think I'd be going for that. That seems to be a lot of money for a little tote. So it's interesting that these are thrown in. I guess why not promote other businesses? But I won't go through them in any length because they really have nothing to do with crochet or yarn. So that's thrown into the package as well. Now let's get to the yarn. Again, it's quite a hefty bag, so definitely looks like it's going to be worth the money. Okay, to start, this one's a little bit messy, but I got 2 of these white yarns, and they are fuzzy yarns. And I'm looking at the label because it's nothing I recognize. It looks like it might be European Gina yarn, Kuzma Klubotchkin, and I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that correctly. But it's this white fuzzy yarn. And again, not something I would choose, although I did choose something like this from Dollar Tree when I found it in nice colors that I could pair with it. This one is machine washable, which is nice. And it's got a color number 150. And it has a recommended hook size of 5 to 6.5 millimeter. And it's really hard to tell. It's very teeny tiny. It looks almost like it's knitting needles and a crochet hook. So maybe the same size. And what other information? 100% micro polyester. Very soft. I could see it being made into something small for baby. I don't think there's enough to do a sweater, although I can combine it with other yarns that I have like this. But really nice. in the sense that it's soft and it is white. You can always use white. So that's the first one. And the second one, I got two of them. This is Bernat Baby Blanket Yarn in the colorway Little Sunshine, considered number 6 super bulky weight with a suggested crochet hook size of 8 millimeters. And this one has like a peach color, a lime green, light yellow. Not colors I would typically choose, but pleasant enough. Two of these, 100% polyester, 100 grams, 72 yards. I'm not really sure what you could do with just two of these. Something really small, maybe like just a snuggly blanket that's like 12 by 12. It's not something I would make, so I'm not really sure what I could do with this being such a small amount. But it is cute, and I'm trying to see what else I can tell you about it. That's pretty much it. I mean, it does have a free pattern on the label, and I'm not going to take it off, but I have a feeling it looks like a blanket, and it's going to be more than two of these. So I'm not really sure that I like the idea that there's only two, because that would be a very small project. I'm thinking maybe you could even do like a little lovey blanket for a baby. That might work as well. So that's that. And I've got two of these red yarns. These are really soft. These are made by Easy Knit, and they are called Love Baby Fashion. Looks like Georgia. And this is interesting. Children's Miracle Network. For every ball of baby love sold, a percentage of all proceeds will be donated to Children's Miracle Network. Thank you. I'm wondering, going into the mystery bag, if it still applies, because it's not a single purchase. But that was a nice idea to do that. This yarn is 120 grams, 360 meters. It's 100% acrylic. The color is red, made in China. The suggested hook size is 4 millimeter. It's considered a lightweight 3. And that's definitely a lightweight 3. I don't know, I might even consider it a bit of a 2. But it's very soft and pretty, really a nice shade of red. I really like that. And 360 meters, so there's a good amount here to make something small, and could be paired with other colors, although I do like this red so much that it would be nice just to do one item with these two. Now there's also these two white yarns, which are the same. The Love Baby, or Baby Love. This is by Easy Knit. I might have not said that. Same specifications, made in China. Care instructions: machine wash in warm water. Using gentle cycle. Do not bleach. For best results, hand wash, lay flat to dry. So they both have the same washing instructions. And I'm noticing that with this brand, it seems like a signature of Easy Knit, that it will give you washing instructions, but then go on to tell you that hand washing is best and laying flat to dry. These are very soft. They remind me of Caron Simply Soft. They remind me of Loops and Threads Soft and Shiny. They do have a shiny look to them. Nice yarn, really soft. I would think this would be really nice for baby items. It also comes in black, in 2, same specifications. So that's another one. Black is not a color that you would typically think of using for a baby, but it can be combined with other colors. But this yarn, although it's for babies, doesn't have to be used for a baby. It could be used for anything. You could even make a small scarf with it. But it is thin yarn, so it would take a little bit longer to make. Now the thing too about this yarn, you could always double it up and turn it into a thicker weight. It's not something that I prefer to do, but I do it on occasion. Okay, now I've got this Bernat Giggles yarn, and this is in the colorway Periwinkle Purple. Comes with 2 of them, and that is a really pretty color. I like that. This one is made in Turkey, and it's got free patterns at yarnspirations.com specifically for this yarn. This is 90% acrylic, 10% nylon, 3.5 ounce or 100 grams, and 185 yards per skein. This is considered a medium 4 weight. I would agree with that. And the recommended hook size is a 5mm hook for crocheting, 5mm for knitting. Machine washable and dryable. That's really nice. Soft enough. Not the softest yarn, but soft enough. You can do a little project with that. And again, it can be combined with other yarns. That's the thing about a smaller amount. If there's a coordinating yarn in your stash, you can always combine them. Next is this really pretty blue yarn, and this is a yarn I've never heard of, another off-brand called Royal Okotex Confidence in Textiles. Never heard of it. This is Zeeman yarn, 100% acrylic. It is made in the Netherlands. And it is 100 grams, 241 meters. And it shows a little gauge swatch. It looks like it's hand wash. This is being 100% acrylic. I'm not sure why it would be hand wash. And I'm looking for a color. I don't see it. It says lot 397. So it seems that in the Mary Maxim mystery bags, there are some off-brand yarns. I'm not sure that they sell these online or in their store. I think that would be one issue I have. Not that I don't like the yarns, but I would like to think that if I'm getting a mystery bag from a company, that it would include their yarns, whether it's yarns that are their brand or yarns that they sell. I'm not sure that I've seen these. They may still be really nice. They don't look overly splitty. I think they'd be okay to work with. And it is a pretty color. Still, no matter how you slice it, it's good value for the price. So I'm not complaining. This is a lot of yarn. Here is the same yarn in that Zeeman Royal in this pink color. And again, I don't see any colors listed. I should show you the label. Both of them have a similar label. Okay. And this one is a pretty pink. I do like that very much. Again, 2 of those. And this looks nice. This, oh, it's falling out. 2 of these, nicely packaged in plastic. This is a fuzzy yarn. I'm not sure how that would be to crochet with, because it does have a lot of fuzziness. And from what I've heard, this is a type of yarn that's easier to knit with than crochet with, but it's so soft. It's a really nice cake. This is Bernat Pipsqueak Stripes right there. And this is in the color Playdate. Really nice pink, very nice shade of pink and white, and 2 shades of mint green. So obviously in a striped pattern. It seems like a nice amount. It's considered a bulky 5 weight, which definitely that would seem correct. Recommended hook size is 5.5mm. It is machine washable and dryable, 100% polyester, 284 yards per cake. So being 2 of them, it might make a nice small blanket. But again, there's small amounts of yarn, so obviously great for trying and making small projects or combining with other yarns to make a larger project. This is a really soft yarn, and I think it would be fun to use just because it's pretty in terms of the texture of the yarn. I'm not sure how difficult that would be to use with a crochet hook, but of course if you use a larger hook, then it might make it a little bit easier. Last but not least, I got 2 of these, and this is also Easy Knit Love's Gentle Joy baby blanket yarn in the color white, and more fuzzies. So I'm not sure how challenging that would be to crochet with. Nice size, really large, and this is considered super bulky 6. And the washing instructions: machine wash in warm water using gentle cycle, do not bleach. And being this Easy Knit yarn, it does say for best results, hand wash and lay flat to dry. So no surprise there, because they all say the same thing. This yarn does say they're free patterns on the Easy Knit Yarns website, so that makes it handy. Hopefully in the patterns there's enough yarn here to cover that. This is 200 grams or 200 meters. And it is made in China. So that's a lot of yarn for the price. Okay, so this baby yarn mystery box regular price was $39.99, and then I got 20% off. So that's really a good price for all this yarn. It may not be yarn that I would typically use, but then again, I like a good challenge. I would try it, see how I like it, and there's enough yarn in here that it still makes it worth it, that would be very practical to use, like blacks and whites and the pink and the blue. Those are always usable. So I would say that I would definitely recommend the mystery boxes, mystery bags from Mary Maxim in Canada, because again, Canada is different than the United States. So fun to have a mystery bag. It's my first time. Nice to see what's in it. Always nice to have a surprise. And it is useful enough that makes it really good value. I would say based on this, I think you might agree that it is worth the risk of getting that mystery. It's fun, and it allows you to try some yarn that you've never tried to see how you like it. So it's nice for that reason. I hope you enjoyed watching, and please let me know what you think of all of this yarn. Let me know if you have any ideas what you'd use it for. Do you have a favorite of all of these yarns? If I were to choose a favorite, honestly, I don't know until I try it. I like this Bernat Giggles. I like this Easy Knit. This red is really pretty. And I'm trying to think in the other one, do I have a favorite? I think my favorite in the regular mystery box is this Patons yarn, because I've always been curious about trying Patons, and it is a nice soft yarn, and it is a wool blend, which I like. It has just enough fuzziness that would make something really nice, so I can see it making a really nice scarf and hat set. So that's pretty much it. You can give me your thoughts below. Is it yarn that you would use? Do you like it? And would you go and purchase a Mary Maxim mystery bag from Canada if you're Canadian? Is it something that you would feel confident in doing? So hopefully you enjoyed this, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Have a great day. Bye for now.